and turn of the McIver homicide case sparks more debate. The Buckhead lawyer, who's admitted to killing his wife, wins concessions on his bond today.
Well, tonight, for the first time, we're hearing a police investigator give details about what exactly happened that night and about the early stages of the investigation. Fox 5's Morse Diggs live in Buckhead with the story. Morse?
Yes, we did get some developments. The discussion about the bond and an ankle monitor that Claud Tex McIver's been wearing. Well, the judge relaxed the bond and said he can take that ankle monitor off. Now, there are other developments. APD has been silent on this case from the very beginning. Well, the lead detective was called to the stand, and he talked about some interviews, including one with the driver of that SUV, the female family friend, Danny Joe. Claud Tex McIver admits shooting and killing his wife. As you know, if you've been following the much talked about case, he's not been charged with murder nor any intentional act of violence. Instead, the state filed involuntary manslaughter and being reckless charges against the Buckhead lawyer.
Mrs. McIver said she thought she was shot. They looked, and sure enough, there was blood.
McIver told authorities it was an accidental shooting, the couple riding in a family vehicle along with a friend who was driving. The defense team, which already complained about the amount of a $200,000 bond that freed him, appealed for concessions regarding other aspects of his bond. First and foremost, they contend the ankle monitor he's been wearing impedes his travel to represent legal clients in other states. The prosecutor balked.
So the reason you are asking for the ankle monitor is because Mr. McIver comes from a background of affluence and resources.
Yes, and can flee and simply walk over the border at any time. He goes to Texas, he can cut that ankle monitor off. The minute he does, we'd like to know that if he's going to make a run for it across the border.
The arguments also gave the public a first glance at what police did in the days following the September shooting. Detective Darren Smith interviewed the driver, Patricia Diane Carter, who goes by the name of Danny Joe. There's been much speculation concerning whether she gave a different account of that night.
Is there any material difference in the statement that Mrs. Carter gave you on the morning of the 26th and the statement that Mr. McIver gave you on the 28th?
I didn't see any conflicting statement.
Do you have any idea or any knowledge about whether the defendant spoke to Ms. Carter in the 48 hours plus?
I don't have any information about that. No, I don't believe they did.
Okay. Why do you believe they didn't?
Because, like I said, I had spoken to Patricia Carter, I think the following day, and she had never mentioned that she had spoken to the defendant.
Other than her not mentioning it to you that they'd spoken, you have no idea if they talked.
That is correct.
Now, again, for clarification, when you hear them talk about Patricia Carter in the courtroom, that is Danny Joe. Now, the judge also relaxed another aspect of this bond, and that was the fact that they've got some common friends and some people who work at Corey Advertising, in which Diane McIver was president of that firm. She said it's okay for Mr. McIver to have some conversation, have contacts with those folks. Now, as far as what's next, keep in mind he has not been indicted yet. They've not gone to the grand jury. The indication is they're still several weeks away. They say they're doing a thorough investigation. Reporting live from Buckhead, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.